Alright guys, it's bounty time, gugging time. This morning when I read today's bounty, I was like, that's going to be obnoxious. But I think we can just do like Sutetsu style hacking. So today's bounty is order in the pool. Don't you hate it when you misplace your things? We're trialing a new system for sorting these GUGs. Today's bounty requires you win a run of GUG, where your pool or bench is always sorted in an increasing attack order from left to right. Example for clarification, 354241 is fine because the attack never lowers. 445525 bad. The 25 should have been all the way to the left. And it says careful, this one is trickier than it seems. Alright, so what I think actually is it's not tricky at all. We just use our super broken kill everything GUG and let the other GUG die. And then we never have to worry about anything because we don't have to sort anything. We only have one GUG. Does it kind of break the spirit? Sure. Is it just effective? Oh yeah. I mean, actually, I guess I can just move him in and out or back and forth. And then we get nectar if we want it. We don't need it, but we got it. And I believe they will always go back to the bench. If he's there first, he should be. Yeah, okay, so we're good. We'll get him some health. Why not? Get Mother Marula a little buff. Easy peasy. I mean, this is just one of those things where you just gotta hack it. I mean, maybe I'll try a legitimate run after this, but you know, I mean, why? When you're bountying it, you know, sometimes winning the bounty's just winning the bounty. I mean, look at that. You can't ask for better, really. It feels so dirty when you do a run like this. I just kind of feel like a monster. But I mean, again, I thought this was going to be a hard bounty, and like when I had the realization that I could just do this, I was so excited. I feel like all the effort for this bounty was just me thinking about it at work today. Because I mean, really, who doesn't love just moving Destroy Knocks back and forth a few times? I think that should be it. Not all of them? Oh no, we got one more. Or maybe two or three more. It looked like a lot. There we go. I mean, that's it. That's it, done. Now, I'll do a bonus run, legitimate try here. Actually, I grabbed a Keyforge deck the other day to do a pack run, so we'll try to do a little Keyforge deck run for this real quick. So we'll do the Dis cards here. So let's do Binding Irons. Mobilize target opposing GUG for 2 rounds. So really, the hardest part with the legitimate run is just generating GUGs with attack higher than the one you already have. Which I don't even know if that's possible. You'd have to have somebody that got a buff better than that. And that's a pretty good one to start. Because really, that's just going to be luck of the draw. If you type in a... Luckily, the next card, this is no joke, in this deck is Binding Iron. So I get Binding Iron twice. So as long as I don't buff the attack of this one, we're actually fine there. Alright. And then everything's still good. The attack is all that matters here. Since he can take some hits, we're going to put him there. Because he's gained a lot of health already. Oof, he's hitting for 4. That's a little brutal. And they're in this order, so I believe once again that is the order they go back to the bench in. I guess we'll see here. Yes, perfect. So now I'll put him here. He hops over, and this is the same prompt. Binding Irons. So as long as our next prompt doesn't give a worse attack one, we should be fine. Oh, actually, you can just take one of the ones with the highest attack and just keep a regular GUG, I guess. Would be a fine way to do that. Because then, whether he gets a buff or not, you'll know that you're good. Yeah, that should be good. 5-7, dude. That's not great. I'm trying to think of how I want to handle this. Oh my god. That's actually brutal to our economy here. This run may be over quicker than I thought. Nothing can survive that. Oh, he just made a copy of mine. That's actually brutal, unfortunately. That will be the end of the run. We'll keep going. We'll do one more since that one was over so quick. The next thing after the 2 Binding Irons on the disc side of the deck, which is I'm not sure, it's like a name. It's like Coma Score. Spawn of Umberspine is the name of this Keyforge deck. If you've never played Keyforge, you don't buy packs. The decks are all 100% unique. There's no 2 decks the same in the game, and you can't change the deck. But the third card in the disc section is Charette. I assume is how you pronounce that. Maybe it's Charette, but Charette seems more likely to me. I don't know if that's a noun or not. Seems like it's just a name. Let's see. Let me Google it. Charette. It is a meeting in which all stakeholders in a project attempt to resolve conflicts and map solutions. Oh. Who knew? It appears to be spelled differently, though. 2 R's instead of the 1 in the card in Keyforge. Count the friendly GUGs in the pool and gain that amount in attack. Uh-oh. So this is a risky one for this challenge. Sorry, I was still reading the definition of charrette there, or charrette. I should have looked at the pronunciation guide. So he should gain 1 attack? Yeah. Did he gain in 1 attack? I thought he was already at 5, but maybe he wasn't. How did his attack get buffed? That's interesting. We cannot afford a GUG here. That's a new one in the shop, for me at least. I've never seen him. Oh. Now that's interesting. And also risky for us for the challenge here. So I think we need to go ahead and switch them, because if they beat these two, they'll go back to the board in that order, I think. Normally not an issue, but today it is. Let's see. Do they return in that order? They do return in that order. Alright, so we've got to do the GUG, because it's the one there. After charrette, we have Exhume. Very simple card names. We're still in the commons for Dis. There's only 1 uncommon and 2 rares in this deck for the Dis section. There's also 3 houses in a Keyforge deck. I didn't mention that earlier. Excavate random GUG from the destroyed zone. Do we have a destroyed zone? Is he digging up GUGs over here? Oh, he looks fun. I love the ones with little masks on. His name is Gessire. It's like Cheshire, but with a G. Glory Blob. Alright, let's see what happens at the end of the round. Nothing happened. Oh my God, what killed him? I think that's another brutal end to a round here, guys. It sure is. Alright, well, we already beat the bounty, so I think for today I can happily and, you know, not feel negative by calling it there. So, you guys have a great one. As always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.